I have a new learning. Nothing needs to be as heavy as we sometimes make it. So recently, I've been catching myself, my old definitions of relationship, romantic relationship. And for me, it always made me feel trapped. They were always controlling and possessive and jealous, and I always felt that I had to compromise myself and become weaker and just trapped, like I couldn't breathe. And I finally have one where I don't feel that way. He's never done these things, and yet the old definition is there. And while I can alter the definition, there's also a very easy trick that I do, that I am remembering to do, which is to simply take anything that's a noun, relationship, right? It's not a noun. Break it back into a process. It is actually a process of relating to another whole human being. And when it is a process, it's not static. You're going through and you're continually gaining more feedback. You're continually each gaining more learnings and more ways of going about things and staying present. And then you can actually appreciate the experience and realize that it is a process, just like life itself is a process. It is a journey without a specific endpoint. Everything is continual, just like the healing journey, right? You're never fully healed, and you keep building and building and building, and it keeps getting better. Well, that's how anything that feels very heavy, if you take it and look at it as a process, you're able to become empowered again and work within the present instead of projecting what would be in the future based on the resources you have now. If life is a journey and you're continually brought in more learnings, more resources, more experiences, more things, then you're continually being made ready for the next and the next and the next and the next, and that's the power of the present. And it's also why it's easy to get anxious and concerned over the future, because you're projecting the thought of what the future may be out with only the knowledge and the resources you have now. You don't know what you're going to gain by the time you get to that future. And this can be used across the board. I have a girlfriend that works with clients and they're cancer patients. And when someone hears you have cancer, they tend to take it like a death sentence. And it's been proven that your mindset around situations like this is extremely powerful and can determine the outcome in many cases. And her simply taking that back and saying, no, this is not something set upon you. Your body is cancering. Well, if it's a process and the body's cancering, then what do we need to build within our body to fight off this thing in order to create more health? It's a process. So anytime you feel something just heavy, like a burden, like maybe take a step back and look and say, okay, where is this in a process, and what can I do in this moment? And just take it moment to moment and stay in your peace and your calm in the present. That's all I got. Have a good day.